I think everything about me is a story, right? Okay,
I have
so
all the time.
you know, I always tell people that I don't know whether I found the writing or the writing found me. Because I started as a poet, so I always, when they ask me how did you learn to write poems, I say I'm not sure. I learned how to write poem. I think the poem found me. Because while I was much younger, I lost my parents much younger, especially my mom. So I grew up with my aunt. So I have this jota that I just carry and write whatever I was feeling. When I'm happy, I write something. When I'm sad, I just write it. Whatever I see, I write. People are fighting, I write. I was staying in Jos then, and I was going to school in Maiduguri. So I was watching the topography. You can see the changes from the green grasses in the Jos area where it's wet. As you
Correct.
proceed north, you see how it's getting drier and drier, and you can see the difference between the type of trees that grow. There are places that you see the trees are longer. As you go higher, deeper into the north, you see the green grasses, the trees, different. So I
You're
love to.
actually talking, you're taking me, through the journey.
Aha.
I'm already transiting.
So I just love to write. I'm in the bus, people are shouting, I write. So that was the beginning of it. But like I said, most of my writing I always feel like I needed to address something with my writing. I needed to either tell a story, and at the end of the story, not necessarily giving like an advice, but at least help people to see that this thing could be better, or this thing could have been this other way. So I don't know, somehow it has always been a conscious thing in me that write, but write something that is meaningful. Right now I'm writing another book, and even me, I'm scared of when it will come out. Because it's more like the story of my life in a book. I have one that I've written the story of my life in a book, but this one calls the Diary of a Lone Mom, because my husband is not here and just me and my children. So, like everyday activities, I write it. This I write what has happened to, talking to adults is usually difficult when you want to convince them about something, and you said you need to change this, or no, you don't need to do it this way. I don't tell you, I know, what can you tell me, you know and for those of us that look this smallish, when you want to talk, you say, see, is it this small girl that wants to talk to me? So they don't listen to you. So I said, okay, the best thing I can do is to talk to the children.
That's why you say writing for children.
That's why I started writing for
Okay. I
children.
see
That
I
book.
see quite a lot of it.
Yes.
Emeka the farmer,
Mm-hmm.
big aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
And I like one thing about it, Madam Sidi, you made it quite
Colorful.
colorful, yes.
Yeah.
So it's easy for children to pick on and,
Mm-hmm.
write.